The royal family has caught flack recently for releasing a doctored photo of the Princess of Wales. The photo is the first official one released since Kate was hospitalized. The caption stated, "Thank you for your kind wishes and continued support over the last 2 months. Wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day." And it ended with the letter C, which I'm guessing stands for Catherine. It says the photo was taken by the Prince of Wales in 2024. Some major news organizations such as the Associated Press, Reuters, and Getty Images retracted the photo, claiming that they had been manipulated. The Associated Press issued a statement saying that they retracted the image because at closer inspection, it appears that the source had manipulated the image in a way that did not meet Associated Press's standards. When I saw the photo, I was almost fooled, but I thought that something didn't look right about Catherine's head. A few TikTokers analyzed the photos more in depth and pointed out various oddities and inconsistencies. One theorized that the photo was taken in November 2023 and that they were separate photos that had been photoshopped together. Listen in here.
Here's a closer look at the photo. It seems like a sweet photo, right? But when you zoom in and look at a couple details, things start to look a little weird. People notice the skirt, which it could be fitting big, but it also just looks really weird. Even though the photo is all in the same plane, her hand is blurry on this side, but it's not blurry on the other side. Here's the photo again for reference, right? Even more surprising is this line that kind of cuts on her neck, right? It seems like her head has been taken from another photo and placed onto this photo. And it's eerie looking at the details and then seeing the picture again because her head does look a little bit bigger than it should be for the size of her body. There's this part of the photo from her cheek. I mean, the edits are so bad. It's almost like it was done on purpose. And people are also pointing at the tile and how it almost looks like it's AI, like the way the tile doesn't continue. And this user on Twitter actually used a tool for photo forensics that would show you differences in a photo if the compression rate is different. And I looked into it. Basically, it says if the photo was taken at once and it hasn't been edited, all of the colors would be similar. Like her and his colors look similar, but they almost seem like they were never in the same photo, if that makes sense. One of the beliefs was that Kate's head was taken from a different photo and sort of plastered onto this one. And this user on Twitter reached out to a photographer friend, and I'm going to show you what they said. They basically confirmed that there's different light sources with both of the eyes in this photo, right? Kate's and one of the kids. If they were all sitting in the same place, why would they have different light sources? Charlotte's hair right here is just giving like cut out of a different photo also. Folks are even saying that the windows are photoshopped and that, whoever did it obviously did it very sloppily.
I know by now we all know that this photo has probably been photoshopped to hell and back, but I've been doing some research and I really believe that this photo was taken back in November of 2023. Let's take a really good look at these outfits. Okay, so in November, Kate and her kids went to a baby bank and put together a charity video that dropped in December. And if you know anything about Kate Middleton, you know that people obsessively track her fashion. So of course I was able to find a bunch of blogs breaking down exactly what she was wearing. Now, yeah, I know that the sweater in her picture was black, but stick with me because it's photoshopped. I think they changed around the clothes on the photo, but look at these boots and look at the pants. This is the exact sweater. It's from a company called Rice, I believe. And look at that neckline and look at this part right here. I've upped the exposure quite a lot so that you can see the ribbing better, but look how it lands on her thigh area, the thickness of that belt of the ribbing, and then look at the turtleneck. Yes, I know a lot of turtlenecks look the same, but I do believe that this was photoshopped to be darker and it was just that cream sweater because they don't make it in another color. Now let's look at the boots that she's wearing in this new photo. It's the same exact boots as this baby bank visit that she did with her kids. Let's talk about the little girl and what she's wearing. Look at the neckline on this sweater in this photo. And here she is in a very similar neckline on the same day from the baby bank. And you can see it even better here in the fashion blog from December where they were breaking down what everybody was wearing in this video. It's a very specific neckline. I mean, take a look. It looks like they just added another sweater on top of this. But it doesn't stop there because take a look at the shoes that her daughter was wearing that day. These are the same exact shoes and probably the same tights, but it's hard to tell because the photos are a little bit saturated and I can't see the ribbing in the original one. But it's definitely the same shoes. Now the older kid was wearing this navy sweater and plaid shirt underneath at the baby bank. But it kind of looks to me in this photo like that's the same sweater. They just made it a little bit lighter, and then they didn't want you to notice the checkered collar, so they covered it with blue. Unfortunately, I really could not get a clear shot of the pants and shoes of the little boy, so I didn't bother to go into his much, but it's weird to me that Kate is wearing a sweater that looks suspiciously exactly like that cream sweater, except just happens to be darker, with the same exact shoes and the same exact kind of looking pants, and then her daughter's wearing the same exact sweater with the ruffled neck, with the same exact shoes, and possibly the same tights. Now, yes, this skirt is different, but that is one of the most glaring Photoshop issues in this photo that a lot of people have noticed. Right here where the skirt juts out and it doesn't make any sense. So additionally, a lot of people noticed right here where they messed up the sleeves. So I'm kind of thinking that they probably took this photo the day of that event back in November when they filmed it. It didn't see the light of day until December, but I think they filmed it in November. But of course, they're not going to release a picture that's supposed to be brand new with them all in the same outfits from a publicized event. So they just kind of tinkered it a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you will call me crazy, and I'm used to it, so go ahead. But they're definitely pulling the wool over your eyes with this one.
It is beginning to look a little bit weird because if the princess couldn't take a photo with her kids, why release an old photo acting as if it was taken in the present? Is there something that the royal family wants to remain hidden? After it had been pulled, Kate then released a statement saying, "Like many other amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day." There you have it. The princess has admitted that she edited it herself. Was it her idea to Photoshop? Obviously, she may feel that she doesn't look her best physically and didn't want to take a proper photo just yet. Surgery can be really rough, especially the recovery. It takes time to get back to your usual appearance depending on what was done. Let's not forget that she is still recovering. Easter is still a few weeks away. I guess the royal family wanted the public to hear directly from her and alert them that all is well. But they should have just added a note in the caption that the photo was taken in the past. Here are what a few people are commenting on social media. Mills de Maleza says, "And even if she were having a BBL, LMAO, or hiding for sickness or whatever reason, why are they lying? Lying and poorly photoshopping pictures of this woman. Are they making an effort like this for hiding what exactly?" It's weird, like some uncanny valley enigma weird. You don't have to keep a lie if the truth is truly mundane and not special, right? I wasn't paying a lot of attention to this nonsense, but I am really intrigued now. It's a lot of effort for nonsense. Does that mean the gossip is really juicy or what? What's going on? Are they bored? This definitely needs to be analyzed because what the frick? Why? Jewel Topaz said she wouldn't be wearing tight jeans after abdominal surgery. Other people speculating that she had a BBL. No, I don't think so. One commenter said their PR seems to only work good if they're trying to make Harry and Meghan look bad. Otherwise, they have no skills. Thanks for watching Royal Scoop. See you next time.